Hey guys, this is Bharatwaj with Phone Arena, and today we are comparing the Karbonn S5 Titanium with the Micromax Canvas 4. The S5 Titanium was released back in March, while the Canvas 4 was launched just recently, so there is a bit of a generation gap here. Both the devices have quite a lot of differences with totally different price points, but you wanted it and you got it. Let's dive into the comparison then. The S5 Titanium and the Canvas 4 follow slightly different design approaches. The Canvas 4 has a plastic body with aluminum at the sides, giving it a highly premium build and feel, while the S5 has an all plastic build. Both the devices are highly glossy and become finger magnets within few minutes of usage, but we notice that happens with the S5 more. Over at the front, the Canvas 4 has a 5MP front-facing camera, while the S5 has a 2MP front-facing camera. Below the 5-inch displays, both the phones have the capacitive touch keys. The keys are lit on the S5, but they remain hidden in the Canvas 4 and light up only when pressed. The location of the power button and the volume rocker is same on both these phones, with the power button being placed on the right and the volume rocker on the left. However, the finish is much better on the Canvas 4 with them made of aluminum rather than plastic. In the Canvas 4, we have the 3.5mm audio jack at the top and micro USB port at the bottom, while both these ports are found at the top on the Karbonn S5. Over at the back, the Canvas has its 13MP camera at the top left corner with the single LED flash to the right of it, and the Karbonn S5 has the 8MP camera at the top center with the LED flash right next to it. The spherical grill is at the bottom on both these phones. Removing the battery cover on both the phones reveals a 2000 mAh lithium-ion battery and the SIM card in the microSD card slots. The SIM slots are placed near the battery and are not underneath. However, to remove the SIM card, you need to take the battery out. The Canvas 4 has a 5-inch 1280x720 HD display, while the Karbonn S5 Titanium has a 5-inch 960x540 QHD display. In comparison, we found the Canvas 4's display to have a slight blue tint and greyish blacks, and in terms of contrast, we definitely like the display on the Titanium S5 over the Canvas 4. But we did find that the Canvas 4 display has slightly better viewing angles and the higher pixel density, giving it a slight advantage over the S5. Coming to internals, the Canvas 4 sports a 1.2 GHz quad-core processor from MediaTek, the MT6589, has 1GB of RAM, and the graphics are powered by the PowerVR SGX 544 GPU. The S5 Titanium, on the other hand, is powered by a Snapdragon 200 quad-core processor, has a similar 1GB of RAM, and the graphics are handled by the Adreno 203 GPU. In terms of internal storage, the Canvas 4 has 16GB, while the Karbonn Titanium S5 has just 4GB of it. The user accessible memory in the Canvas 4 is 10GB, while that of the Karbonn S5 is 1.7GB. Let's check out how both these devices perform in two benchmarks, that is Quadrant and Nanomark 2. Take a look at them here and their scores. And here is a quick comparison of gaming performance between the two devices. The Canvas 4 has a 13MP rear-facing camera and records 1080p videos, while the 5MP front-facing camera records 720p videos. The Karbonn S5 has an 8MP camera at the back that records 720p videos and a 2MP camera at the front that shoots 480p videos. The camera UI on both the devices are pretty different. The camera app on Canvas 4 has more shooting modes and has a single screen for both photos and videos, while the S5 Titanium has only 3 shooting modes for the stills: normal, panorama and speedily. It can also shoot only horizontal panoramas, while the Canvas 4 can shoot in both vertical as well as horizontal. Also on the Karbonn S5, there are no options to select specific image sizes, while you can on the Canvas 4. Let's take a quick look at the comparison photos between the two devices. Concluding, we feel that in terms of both features and quality, the camera on Canvas 4 is better. In terms of software, the S5 runs on Android 4.1, while the Canvas 4 runs on Android 4.2, with both the devices sporting a near stock UI. This makes the UI pretty smooth. In addition to all the preloaded apps, the Canvas 4 comes with a few software goodies from Micromax. One of them is the blow or shake to unlock, then an improved video player which has live thumbnails, smart pause and pop-out features. There is also the pop-out browser app that lets you have a mini display of a browser on the screen. Both the phones have a 2000 mAh user movable battery, and the battery performance on the devices is quite similar, although the Karbonn S5 lasts a little longer because of the power efficient chipset and a lesser resolution display. In the end, the Canvas 4 is priced at Rs 18,000, while you can get the Karbonn S5 Titanium at just 11,000 rupees. While the Titanium S5 has reasonable build quality and performance for its price, the difference of 7,000 rupees gets you better cameras, more internal storage, a better display and a much better build quality. So that's about it for the comparison. Do hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like these. Thanks for watching.